All right, so day 12 about how I got myself into this mess of traveling around the country with this little tiny camper. So, I left Cherry Creek State Park with the intention to boondock for the very first time. And before I left Cherry Creek State Park, I spent some time doing some cutouts for the windows with some Reflectix to try and make sure that nobody could see in my camper, give me that little extra layer of security. I got my lock working okay before I left. I was still a little weird about it. Especially being a single female out on the road, it's a little sketch if you're going to be boondocking somewhere and your lock's not working. So I got all that squared away, got on the road, and I went through Boulder, Colorado to Nederland. And I don't know if anybody's ever driven through Nederland from Boulder, Colorado to Nederland, but it's a two-way road and there is no shoulder to the road. So as I'm driving up this extremely steep incline, and I am packed to the gills because I did not know how to pack for this trip. It was the first one, and I took so much shit I didn't need. I had way too much stuff, so I was overloaded driving up this mountain, and I had my car floored as I'm starting to lose power going up this incline. There's cars behind me. There's nowhere to pull off, no shoulder, and I am freaking out. I'm white knuckling the steering wheel like, okay, this is it. This is how we die. And all of a sudden, like about 30 seconds into it, as I'm breaking a cold sweat, my engine all of a sudden goes wee like that, and it's like it came back to life, and I'm like, oh, thank God. But that is the lack of towing experience that I had, not knowing how to downshift on the way up. I thought it was just on the way down to lighten up on your brakes and put that on the engine instead of your brakes. So anyway, lessons learned. But so that was the first time that that had ever happened, and I was scared for my life. So then I finally get to Nederland. I drive around one of the locations that I had planned on, and I notice that there's no camping signs. So then I have to find another location on the fly. I go down this very washboardy road, and I get to the end, and there is somebody parked right in the cul-de-sac area of like where to turn around. And the sweet guy, his name was Jacques, he moved his bus so that I could pull in the camper and he could see how distraught I was and probably how nervous I was for this very first boondocking experience. But that sweet man, he just got right out of my way. We had a campfire later, and there is more to this story, and I will pick that up next tomorrow, and I'll go ahead and film it so you don't have to wait because I keep missing days. I'm sorry. This is just a view of the campsite, and you can see my camper back there. Jacques' bus, because I pushed him out of the way and he very kindly gave up his campsite, was on the opposite side of me, and you couldn't see it because of the trees. Just a few more views of where we stayed. Beautiful sunrise, and enjoying a cup of tea the next morning. And this was our site. More to come tomorrow.